Hi, I'm Mallory, and this is my Soulmate Sketch review. What is Soulmate Sketch? The Soulmate Sketch is a simple tool that helps you to visualize your soulmate. It brings out the best and worst qualities of people with whom you are compatible. You can use this app to develop an idea about who could be your future soulmate, or just enjoy thinking about what they might look like. It works as a personality test for two reasons. Firstly, it allows you to see who others would consider their ideal types. Secondly, it provides insight into how each person's personality stacks up against other needs and desires. This means that in order for the character on the sketch to match someone else's characteristics perfectly, they have to act in certain ways too. For example, if there is no action required from them, then their picture will appear not very attractive at all, because we know how hard it can be for us. The more appropriate actions, however, will emerge when the character tries different things, and by trying those options, they may also change their personality, making their image more appealing. A soulmate sketch is a process that many people use to figure out who their soulmate will be. A soulmate sketch can help you identify the characteristics of your future spouse so you are not surprised or disappointed when it comes time for you to meet and marry them. Since I have been studying this phenomenon, I have discovered that there really is something going on here. We all know what we want in our love life, but when we see pictures of other people, we don't always recognize the same things as they do with us. When people take a neutral face shot, naked, and then add various faces into their portraits, known as morphing images, each person will look different from each other because each one has a unique signature facial structure, which allows them to see themselves differently than anyone else. I could tell you how much fun this process is or whether it would work for me or not, but let me just say this. If your picture does not show exactly who you are and what your personality is like, then you probably don't want to be in the same room with that person. This method of dating works because when we take these portraits, we can decide whether or not we are compatible, and if so, what our life goals are. If they do match up, how great it will be for us to get together. The more pictures we take for this process, the closer it gets, but remember, there is no guarantee of success, as all these things have happened before in different people through history. I would suggest getting 2 or 3 sketches from each person just so that you know which one fits your needs the best. It does take some time to learn who matches most closely with whom, but once finally found, many couples feel blessed by their new love interest as they see how much their lives have been improved since meeting them. You may also find yourself falling head over heels in love at first sight, and after marriage, and this may be the case for you too. How does Soulmate Sketch work? To start off, you have to enter your name and email address before you are asked to add a photo of yourself. The pictures will then be loaded into the app, and it creates a character for you based on these features using data from Facebook, Google Places, or your own photos. You can browse through different characters by tapping search. This will locate other people with similar characteristics in real life. Once you find someone who looks like them, or even better, if they also look like them, tap on their sketch as shown below. Soulmate Sketch will then provide a description of the character in relation to your own traits, and you can send them an email or text message if you are keen. If both people like each other, they can even exchange messages over a phone call. Just keep in mind that this is only useful for those who want to know what soulmates look like, not partners or friends. The app's creator has stated that it should be used for people with similar personalities, as well as potentially helping couples find their match. See all the characters below. I loved how every single one of these characters was based on someone I knew personally, even some of the role models. From my best friend being portrayed by me to my niece being shown at her age, about 13, there were so many different ways these images could have been made up. In fact, I actually suggested using photos from our family albums. However, he explained that would be too easy emo and not very creative. I just found it a bit of fun to see the different characters and be inspired by them too. The app is free, but there are some in-app purchases that can be made if you decide you want more features on your Soulmate Sketch profile, such as animation. However, when using the search function, it is advised to save your results for later. This way, they will get added into an updated database, which means there is never any risk of losing the original sketch. Is Soulmate Sketch a scam or legit? If you're anything like me, you've probably wondered at some point whether or not Soulmate Sketch is the real deal. I mean, the idea of finding your soulmate through a sketch is pretty far-fetched, right? But does that mean it's impossible? In this article, we'll take a look at the evidence and see if we can determine once and for all whether or not Soulmate Sketch is legit. First, let's take a look at the company itself. Soulmate Sketch was founded in 2014 by artist Amy Gittard. The company is based in San Francisco, and it currently has a team of 5 employees. So far, they've helped over 10,000 couples find their soulmates through their sketches. Now, let's take a look at the evidence. There are quite a few testimonials from happy customers on the Soulmate Sketch website. In addition, there are many positive reviews of the company online. And finally, the company has a rating with the Better Business Bureau. Based on all of this evidence, I believe that Soulmate Sketch is legitimate. If you're looking for a unique way to find your soulmate, I would recommend giving them a try. Buy Soulmate Sketch from the link in the description below.